Hello everyone. Hi, it's Emma Langton here, hypnotherapist and coach. I'm just popping on in my lunch break to talk to you a little bit about success. I want to get you thinking a little bit about what success is, what success means for you, and can we really have it all, I suppose. I've been talking to an awful lot of people recently, and I've worked with a lot of businesses as well, a lot of business people, and talking about success and what it means for them, how it's going to look for them, how will you know when you've achieved it. When you think of success, do you think about personal success? Do you think about what success means for you personally and for you as a person? Do you think about your family success? Do you think about your work success? Are you achieving what you want to achieve? Are you high enough up that ladder? You know, are you doing the job that you want to do? If you're doing that job you want to do, are you doing it the way that you want to do it? Do you feel that you're a success? Is that every day? Is that every month? Is that when you look back over your year? I don't know. Or are you just in the middle of this really, really busy time and thinking kind of about Christmas? And will your Christmas be a success? Will the presents be right for people? Will everything be wrapped? Have you got it done? Are you listening to people that have finished their shopping? They've got it all wrapped and the trees are now going up. It's going to be 1st of December tomorrow. You know, is that what you're listening to? Is that what's kind of playing into your idea of being a success? So what I'm going to talk about here a little bit about the success, you can attribute it to all those areas of your life and more, or to just one little bit. Wherever it is that you're kind of feeling that you're really not rocking it and rolling it and feeling totally successful. Okay. So, if you look up the word success in the dictionary, I think it talks about achieving results, positivity, feeling accomplished, words like success, triumph, things like that might come into play. Okay, but where in your life do you feel that? You know, when I started my business, when I started to do this, I was just doing purely hypnotherapy. I wasn't doing coaching, and I was just working with adults. But do you know what? When I started my business, I started from nothing. Yeah, okay, of course I did, because it was a brand new business. But actually, because I don't know if you've read my story, it's in my blog, and I do talk about it a little bit, and obviously it's on my website, on my homepage. On my About Me page. When I adopted my 2 girls, I was rocking the corporate world and thinking that I was really going to keep climbing that corporate ladder. And even though I adopted my 2 girls, I thought I was going to go back to work, maybe part-time, and then eventually back full-time because they'd be in school and this, that and the next thing. It didn't happen. Their needs were so great that in the end I had to give up my job. And then I thought, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I've always worked. I've worked since I was 14. Paper rounds, hotels, stuff like that. I love work. So what was I going to do? So when I retrained in this, using my knowledge about what I knew about the children and everything else, and then I set up this business and I just booked a room. One room, hired it out. Not this room. This is a beautiful, lovely room. This is my therapy room I'm in today. I was in a different room. And I just booked it for one day, and for one day I booked the clients, and I worked for kind of 1-2 days around that, doing, you know, my preparation and making sure I was ready and prepared, and a little bit of marketing and things, and that was it, one day. And sometimes I only had one client, but you know what, that at that time was a success for me. So it's all about kind of, you know, where you're coming from, where do you want to be, and what does that success look like for you? But that one little day for me 5 years ago was a success. and I was earning money, and I was doing something that I loved, and I was being me. You know, not somebody's mum or you know, or wife or the cleaner and the cook. I was being me, and that was a success 5 years ago. And now, obviously, my business is still a success because I'm working quite a lot, but I've kind of got bigger plans and bigger packages and things like that. But it's a success. So what does it look like for you? When I work with people, usually it's business people that are kind of saying, you know, well, you know, I don't really feel successful. I don't feel like often we compare ourselves. We compare ourselves to other people. I could have done that in my business. I could compare myself to somebody that's kind of a bit way high up there, you know, like Louise Hay or Tony Robbins or, you know, somebody. But they haven't got 2 adopted children with severe special needs, you know. They don't have that desire for that work-life balance that I know that I need so that I am in a better place. So when I look at my success, I'm looking at kind of the whole picture. When I work with people from businesses on some of my longer coaching packages, I talk to them about what that success means, how it's going to look for them. When I work with everybody, I say, just take a minute to imagine, close your eyes, visualise, you're at the end of your life, you're in your 70s, 80s, 90s, hopefully, and you're looking back on your life. Maybe you're sitting there doing little vlogging because you're an all up-to-date old age pensioner, I don't know, but you're looking back on your life and you have a little think about what you've done. Are you happy with that? What would you want to be in there? What little stories would you like to be talking about? What things would you like to be saying to your grandchildren, great-grandchildren, to your neighbours, anybody? You know, I had a conversation with my mum last week, just a really spontaneous conversation. She's going to be 87 on Saturday, okay? And she's doing blooming fantastic. She never ceases to amaze me. She sends texts. She's on the internet. She still drives around in a little car. She's never in. And she amazes me. And this spontaneous conversation, and she said she would maybe have liked to have done something more with her career. But she also recognises at the same time, she wanted to be a journalist. She recognises at the same time that was really, really difficult for women in that day. And also, if she'd done something with her career, she probably wouldn't have got married. And then she wouldn't have had children, so then she wouldn't have had me sitting there. And by this point, I'm in floods of tears going, oh my God. And she said she's really, really happy with her life. She's happy with everything that she's done. And she really has no regrets. And how wonderful is that? So do you want to be like that? I'm tearing up because it's about my mum. Do you want to be like that? Do you want to be able to look back at your life and take those successes? So, think about what success means for you. Think about those little successes. Think about, if your worry is about Christmas, think about, did you just get the family together? Or did you just have a peaceful day? Did you get the presents wrapped by Christmas Eve? Not by 30th of November, but by Christmas Eve. I don't know. Did you get all your work done so you can actually have, well, it's a bit different this year, but Christmas Eve and Christmas Day are on a weekend. But did you get all your work done and you'd kind of desk cleared and things in a place where you could go home and enjoy Christmas Eve, Christmas Day with your family and not be thinking about work and that stuff that you've not done and the jobs that were there to do? Think about what that success means for you. If you're worrying about Christmas or even just getting all your work done before the Christmas break, everybody's idea of Christmas is a little bit different. And can we learn to accept something that's a bit less than perfect? And what does perfect mean anyway? So is that successful or not? Have a little think about what success means for you and then what are you going to give in some of that if you think that some of it's not achievable. Is it achievable? Is it not achievable? Okay. And then I want to read you a little bit of something that I saw on somebody else's post recently that really had me even thinking about it, and it's quite funny. So, at the age of 4, success is not peeing in your pants. At the age of 12, relevant to my daughter, the age of success is having friends. At the age of 17, success is having your driving licence. At age 20, it might be about having a job. At age 35, maybe it's having money. At age 50, it's maybe still about having money, but maybe it's about work-life balance. At age 70, it's having your driving licence. At age 75, it might be still having your friends around you. And at age 80, success is not peeing in your pants again. So what does success mean for you? And it changes, it moves, and it needs to be fluid, and it needs to go with you wherever you are, just like it did with me when I, had to leave my job and start my business. It's really fluid, So find out what success is for you, but keep revisiting it and keep seeing and try to have it as about a success that you're going to celebrate every little success. The really small ones are important. Don't make it about comparing yourself with other people. So make it about what success is for you. Okay. And then if you've got any thoughts and comments on this, I'd really love you to pop it in the comments box or share this video with people that you think are maybe giving themselves a bit of a hard time or beating themselves up about something. Okay. And also bob over to my website if you like and go and read a little bit more about me if you want to, or sign up to my newsletter that's on there. And I'll see you again soon. Take care. Thanks for watching.